Alright then. Spacey music for today. Let's launch this up. Oh, that's weird. We're in one dot, you know, 20.5 now. And this is new. That we can have see-through background on this if it's intended. That is, wow, that was really fast. Interesting. Okay. Game loaded up like real fucking quick. Interesting. I did some work on the wood hole off stream. I've decorated it all the way. And you know what? I'm gonna take this thing down. Because you might as well see it. I even did the little side in here as well. In preparation for, since I've been using it so much, I feel like it needed something. We're gonna try and build the larger copper farm today. And I do mean try, because I haven't really looked into anything regarding it. Which I kind of should have, but we'll wing it. We'll see what happens. I think the important bit will just be to have a stopping, I just need to be able to stop it at all times. It needs a safety switch or two while we do it. I'm feeling a few like spikes whenever I speed around. Maybe not. Let me... We still got our boys, by the way. They're still alive. I will change this here. This is a little easier to see where it's at. So this will definitely be a viable way. We're gonna do some... We're gonna make some test chambers for them. Some initial tubes, and then we're gonna see if we can get zombies to spawn when we damage these guys. I'm not sure how to make a viable damage system without using either TNT or snow golems, and I'm very not a fan of using the golems because it's not very efficient. It doesn't really damage all that much. I considered whether I would be able to do it with witches, perhaps. So we'll have to test these boys a lot to see what will cause them to spawn another dude. If we get a couple of villagers up here to lure them in as well. Not quite, honestly not sure how to do it. I just want to not fuck up the world. So we'll start by acquiring a little bit more wood. I got to get rid of something here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna be in this area today, so we should be able to maybe throw all this in. All the dirt and cobblestone and whatnot. I think that should be enough. A little bit full. I'll grab the wood, why not? Do I not have like trapdoors up there? Okay, I'm not feeling anything on the turn, but there was a little bit for a second there. I feel like I'm having some sort of frame rate drop. Oh, you know what, hold on, we might go in and check this. It is set to 30. We should be fine, so you're seeing it in the exact same. Graphics fast. Which are always compiled immediately. Parallel. Brief visual holes when they're destroyed. Not sure what the smartest there is. I think it's still pretty much the same. Glint speed. Oh. Menu background blur. Oh! Oh, that is weird. This is new. But there's still a... I mean, that is kind of nice, actually. Just having... Or is it... Ooh. I would add a little bit. That's like 20% maybe. Entity distance 100. Oh, map. I thought it said mini map for a moment. Marks the crease, shadows off, clouds off. View bobbing. I mean, it's very mild, so it's fine. I can't imagine that's what it is. Excuse me, let me up. Or maybe it is. Ah, that's just weird. That's like I'm flying now. Never mind. Okay, hold on. As we do want that. I'm guessing it's just this, to be honest. Okay, clearly something has happened behind the scene, that's for sure. Telemetry data. Attributions, control, chat settings. Well, I think that's good enough. Hey, you're grumpy. We get it. Oh, did I do this? Hopefully. I think I did it before, but just in case. Oops. Okay, that didn't fuck anything up. I was a little bit concerned with the performance, but maybe it will be better nowadays. I am a little bit curious to test the teleporter then. Okay, it might be smooth, who knows? Because it has been a little bit slow the last few times. Alright, anyways, let's start by taking this down. Oh. Thank you, Red. I forgot to click the button. Good you said it. Otherwise, that would have been a whole thing. Anyways, what I guess I'll redo the thing. So I was just digging around in there, running back down here, showing off the fact that I've decorated the wood hole. Giving it a nice little border here. Did some inside decorations. Put a little bit of stuff around these. Put some stuff in here. So it didn't just look like a, shit tier hole. It still is. But at least now it looks better. It will be a good memorial to my... if I ever make like a proper wood farm. Alright, anyway. But yeah, I'm going to work on the copper farm today. Or the version 2.0. And we're just going to try and wing it like I did the one underground. Which is probably a terrible idea. But I kind of want to just try it because I've been thinking about going in and doing stuff offline. But then it was like, I might as well just like dick around with it and try and figure out how to do it. Because I did enjoy that a lot with the other farm anyway. So there's no real loss to doing it here as well. I just need to make sure to have an off switch at all times. That's the only thing. If we got an off switch, we should be fine. So this is just gathering resources to build some big channels up there for where they can spawn in. Well, I mean, technically we're working on the version 2.0 because version 1.0 worked completely like dog shit. Like actual dog shit. It's still so sad. TLDR, don't rely on the spawner. It's the bottleneck in that farm. Look, that farm could function really efficiently if it weren't for the fact that the spawner has that randomized timer from when it spawns, that it doesn't do it consistently. So if you get like a bad RNG in it, it's ass. The fun thing about it was that it's actually, the other farms that use the spawner give the exact same rate. So at least I've made a farm that is as efficient as the spawner can produce. It's not like it wasn't 20 in an hour. It is the 48 or whatever it was, which is a pretty good like first run test. All things considered, it's just not exactly like several stacks, which is kind of what I want. I'm not even sure if this thing can do it. It was It was not the right decorational block to choose for that stake. But we are committing. That's the goal. Anyways, how are you doing, Red? I've been doing a little bit of Minecraft RL actually. Like all the way down to digging up the grass blocks and the stone blocks underneath. I've been building like a small raised garden bed. Found some pavement stones in the yard because it's an old yard, and then I've arranged them in a sort of, it's an experiment, but it's working pretty well so far. Like a barrel shaped type of thing, not a barrel, but like a big square. I can I think I can actually show it maybe. So it's sort of like one pavement stone would be like this, right? Normally you'd drop this on the ground so it would lie like that on the ground. But I've raised them up and then like placed several next to each other like this, and then a couple across like that on top, and given it quite a bit of height actually. It's quite nice. Of course, the concern is whether or not it's going to hold, but there is some stability, some stability galvanized steel wire around it. I've thought a little bit about it, and I think it should work, but give it one good rain and then maybe it collapses fully. I'm not totally sure. Experiment 101. Do still have it running at least. True. I did modify it a little bit now, because basically with that piss poor of an output, there's no real reason to run it, unfortunately. So we did modify it slightly so that it could function to feed the other farm with the initial starter zombies. But if you want to change it back, you just dump them down there, and it's back to normal anyway. It still functions. I've just stolen the rail here. That's it. But yeah, how much was it again? It was hurts me every time. Oof. Let's get out of here. Not really, just growing tomatoes in my window. Nice. I've started a little bit late with getting all the sprouts to come up. So today I planted what's it called? Root celery, cauliflower, 2 types of pumpkins, 1 squash, and then a bit of the tomatoes that I had left over in this tiny rack where they can like pre-sprout right before I start putting them out. And it's a little bit at the wrong time. It's a little bit late in the year to do it, and but I've been hard at work at building my garden bed there, which I kind of needed for some of it. Yeah, a small one. It's an old backyard, so there's a lot of, pavement stones in it, which has been useful. I wonder if I can kind of build it. I guess. Show you what I made. It's gonna be a little bit, unproportional here, but just go with me. So it's sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then like that. Okay, well, hold on. Let's go over here instead. Come on, then, fuck off. I have been looking a little bit on how to do it, or at least how to build the bottom of it. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are indeed on the inside. Okay, it's looking very wide now compared to real life. Ah, fuck you. Alright, there we go. So like that. Damn it, dude, get out of here. Ruining my test thing. I was gonna look mega ugly because I'm destroying it, but whatever. How do I need something that's like 2 blocks. Or that's like directional instead. Ah, it's fine. Basically, these here represent like a vertical stone. And so it starts by this. Underneath the vertical stones, I have like one layer of small stones where I stabilized the ground, put in those, and then, you know, made sure that these ones would have a level surface to stand on. Then, after that, I did a small, like, rim of wood around this. Why is there so fucking many zombies here? What the hell is happening? Fuck off. What a... Hold on, let me just go and sleep. This is impractical as all hell. I need to show this off. Ooh. I should definitely put more beds around in the other houses. Oh, there we go. Now they should be dying on their own. Cool. Hop. I still hear them. Ah, fuck off. Why the fuck? Yeah, just get out of here. Dude, come on. Did you have to fucking light me on fire? Oh my god, dude. Giga distracting, not gonna lie. Thanks a lot. There we go. I need to turn the music down a little bit for me. There we go. Anyways. So there's a wood rim around all the way, which is just like a frame that I made it so that it can help stabilize these guys as they stand vertically on something. And then on top of those, I did consider doing another layer and another layer of... Fuck off. Like another layer like this, but then I decided instead to lower it a little bit because, I didn't need it to be absolutely massively tall. These are... what was it? I think 20 centimeters across, and then 40 in length, give or take. And then thickness I can't represent here because obviously they're much thinner. They're like, yeah, maybe if you look at this, maybe they're like this section here, these two sections, and then that tall. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would hold, right? But it does, because I've been sneaky and done like this. So on each stone, there's a little piece of wood that is drilled into and connected to this rim around here, and it then sort of goes a little bit like this. Obviously, like, if I place them right next to each other, it's gonna look ass here, but you sort of get like a this sort of look to it all the way around. And then I've wrapped a twine on the bottom using, or not a twine, but using like a galvanized steel cable, kind of. It's approximately 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter. I would imagine that kind of thing you can use for anything, fencing or whatever. Then I've wrapped that around the bottom to make sure it doesn't get pushed out. I've wrapped one around this line here to hold the top of these stones in. And then I'm going to do another one on this layer up here, where they will help hold in the top here. Now you might think, well, what is stopping them from falling in? Absolutely nothing but the dirt inside. So I've started by filling up, I want to say this, and then plus some 2 of these perhaps, up to like around here, with like wood logs, a little bit of dirt, so that there's an organic bottom, essentially. Then I today put in some semi-composted stuff from my, garbage pile. When you have leftover cuttings and all that sort of stuff, small twigs and stuff that has slightly degenerated over time. And then I filled that up to just above this, or just below this rim. I can't remember it entirely. And then I'm getting up to making the final top layer of soil, roughly 40 centimeters or so. Yeah, give or take, maybe 30, a little bit less, of like sifted dirt, so that it goes rough, medium, and then nothing but just pure good ground on the top. And then I'm lacking something to cover the top to make sure weeds and stuff don't grow in it as you plant all kinds of things, but we don't really have any options for that. And it is holding surprisingly steadily already. But again, the only concern I have at the moment is if a large amount of rainfall comes and how that will affect it. But so far, it should hold. The cables going around that keeps everything in place and make sure that no sides can fall out, essentially. Those could do with tightening more, but I'm lacking the option for doing that. I don't have the right tools for it. I just use a pair of tweezers and, twisted the wire. Or I don't know. It's metal. It's like a halfway between wire and just like a metal rod. But yeah. It's been fun to make, but it's basically been me going through the yard, digging up some ground, putting it in the damn thing, then hitting some rocks underneath and being like, what the hell should I use them for? Because they're going to get overgrown by grass anyway, so I might as well peel them up. And then I could either spend like astronomical amounts of money on buying some raised garden beds, which are really rather expensive actually, or go full on Minecraft in real life and build them myself. I've documented it a little bit, so I have like several pictures of the stages in case I need to redo or see the inside at a later time. Did I let everything in here despawn? Kind of. Oh, I must still. Why is there still? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I've made a big mistake. I've made the wood hole out of wood. No. Oh, that's not good. I may have to replace these logs with something. They're keeping the leaves alive. That's terrible. I was wondering why the fuck they weren't breaking off. Or maybe I could fix it by just doing this. This might be fine, actually. You just clear the outside and then it should be good. It's very satisfying, to be honest. Again, I'm still worried about the stability of the thing, of course, but so far it's looking pretty solid. And considering I'm a complete amateur when it comes to like laying stones and bricks and whatnot, all I did was just put a little bit of sand that some of the mice have dug up underneath some other rocks, some other pavement. I figured to reuse that as well. There. Unless that one up there is touching something. Let's go up and have a look. It might be touching the edge. It's approximately 2 meters in length and about 90 centimeters across. So like a small stuff there. To be fair, I do feel like this is a nice way to clean it out as well, because all I need to do is just do the rims here and it's fine. Boom. Now the rest should just delete itself. It's a little bit of extra work compared to before, but it did mean that we didn't lose all of the options for getting these, so it's kind of okay too. Lively nature where you live? Yeah, pretty much. There's a couple of forests nearby and stuff. It's halfway between town and nature, if you will. It is my preferred situation. But, best of both worlds is the idea. You can get into Copenhagen real quick, which is the larger city. And then you can also take a nice trip in the forest if you want to. It is a bit far out, though, compared to, like, if you consider public transport. But I feel like, I am okay with it. It wasn't really a big problem for me. Friends complain about it occasionally, though. But they have to deal with it. That's how it is. Come on, I just need, like, a couple more of these. I mean, it does look good now, when you're standing down here, though. Oh. Can't have that. kind of want this on this side here now, but that would change the rim, and I did kind of want the striped pattern all around. I really have to go and get more. Okay, that was one more. Oh. One more, come on. I see something up there. Is it a stick or is it what I need? Bingo. And the wood hole is ready to go again. Not sure if those block it when it grows up. I don't think that one will anyway. But yeah, here you can see it. I decorated the inside just a little bit. And I should probably change these out for something else, because it is looking a little bit too similar. I wouldn't mind just doing iron there and then something else around here perhaps. I could maybe just strip them. I think it's just the normal oak log that will keep things going. Oh, there you go. So yeah, I've been working in the garden, but in my defense, okay, we are gonna have frost tonight. It was partly snowing yesterday. Where is the spring? And then worst of all, come Monday, we're gonna have 20 degrees and like 14 during the night or something. Something to be said about global warming and unstable weather patterns or something. Not sure if. Okay, we have a buttload of wood. Let me grab some of these bad boys and let's get to making something. We will start and perhaps making a little bit of a pseudo platform up there. So we need something to work with here. How did I do the other one? I went from hot to cold. He is going to go from the opposite end kind of, but it's also, it has been hot earlier in March, and then it just turned to poo real fucking quick as well. The whole of April has just been ass. That's also why I didn't really feel, much motivation to get the greenhouse going. But I did went out with my mom here the other day. We have acquired stuff for the greenhouse as well. I have a small one. It's about double the size of the, I think, yeah, 3 meters across and then 4 meters long or something like that. It's not a big one, but it's not a tiny one either. It's sort of a medium size, I guess. I can walk in there when it is when the water hasn't risen up into it. Ah, yeah, touche, good point. Allergies a bitch. Can I? Nope, not even close. 'Tis the season. I'm happy. At least it's only cats. That's how I'm thinking about it. I can avoid the cat, unlike if it's a tree that just comes in the air immediately, right? I gotta be rough for the fucking for that sort of stuff. Okay, anyways. Pretty sure we gotta check the height. We're at 99, so we are above where it should be an issue. I think we'll try. But I need like a chamber or something to get them into first. Maybe we start with a single one. And we just directly do it right here. Fuck it. Let's have this thing go out. I guess I can cheat and then... Or can I do that? Probably not. Right, there's nothing underneath. But we can remove this. Okay, I didn't check how long it needed to be. Crap. The idea is that we have whatever is damaging them in the center up here. So like a module of some sort of machine in this, above this center here, in this large circular space, because we should be able to do that. And then we have the feeding tubes where the dudes can spawn be out here. And I think I need to make the other side not spawnable. Which means this needs to be a slab. Or something else. Maybe a... I'll make this hole here and we'll keep it. Fill that one in. I could do stairs, I guess. Like this. I'm pretty sure nothing can spawn on the stair. Which could look nice as well, because we could put water in it. Something. Not that we really need it, but still. Okay, let's do that. Fucking why not? But it might look a little bit ass because it breaks the design. Okay, we'll think about how it looks afterwards. We need the functional tube on the inside first. Hold on. I'm gonna try something here. Let's go into R&D for a moment. Wait. Unless this is where I have it at all. This is actually where I was planning it out. Yeah, so this is sort of the idea. I changed it a little bit from this, but you know, you get the idea here, right? With the chains going around anyway. I went through a couple of different ideas. Minecraft is not too ass to try that in, because this is my new R&D. We need to check the old one. It's probably just test world. I think I did one tube with it. Here. This is the length. And kind of what I need to make. I need to make 4 of those. Ideally, I would want this tinted glass here, but I don't really have the option for it. But what I need to do is... So we turn this glass piece here, we turn this into stairs all the way down, and then the length of this thing is kind of what we need. Which is how long? We are at 97. To this one right here. Or wait, to where they're standing, which is here. So exactly 40 blocks. Okay, that's actually nice. Good, 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 good. Let's go back in here. Spooky lineal testing world? Yeah, pretty much. I want the R&D one to be my primary one, because in the one where it's just sandstone in the bottom, I do have one problem, and the problem is basically that you know, if I spawn a snow golem, it's a hot biome. The whole world is a hot biome, so he instantly dies, so you can't test with him, which is kind of unpractical in a lot of ways. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. So we actually need... Let's go to the center here, maybe. Which is where? I guess we can, like, time it with the other ones. Alright, so this must be the center. Now, how to do this, I'm still, you know, we'll be trying to wing it. I don't think I need to do this, but I'll do the whole thing. Because again, on the inside here, we might have, you know, where they start getting damaged. So it's really just where they get damaged, where they start getting damaged. Anyways, if we stick with here, we damage them as they fall down or something. Okay, 80. So it's on the x-axis. Um, which means I need to go to 208 just to be on the safe side. Yeah, it is gonna look like. I mean, it's gonna be a proper fucking copper reactor, really. Because apparently you have to go all in, otherwise you'll get donkey dick. Ugh. I may not be able to go all the way though. Where is it? Okay, well, never mind. Maybe we are. No, wait. Oh, shoot. Crap. You didn't see that. Oh, it's gonna be a little chub. Hmm. Well, it's not quite as far as I need, is it? Fuck. Do I really need to buy one more just to make the extension here? Okay, you know what? Let's make all of the extensions so we get a feel for how big this is gonna be. How far did I get? I mean, we definitely didn't get far enough. 90, so there's still like... There's another chunk to go, so it's at the end of that chunk. Pretty much. Kind of. Kind of. I think that might be the reason why they are not making it easier to acquire copper, because you can actually acquire a fair bit by mining, so there's a whole idea of making efficient mining equipment and tools and, you know, world eaters and all that sort of stuff, and then just picking out the ore as you go, tunnel bores and all that sort of strands. Then there is the simple stuff that I made where you can grind from a or you can do it from a shit tier shit tier spawner at that rate, but then you get deficient rates. Or you go all in and you build this thing. Which there's like different ways to do as well, I'm sure. As I've seen designs that have been using where they've used, what was it, 3 different designs. All basically the mechanic that we are trying to abuse here is the fact that if I hit those zombies, there is a chance, and not a very big one, that they will spawn in additional reinforcements, which will be other zombies. Now, they can do this quite a bit of times if you don't damage them all that much, obviously, and they will get their timer refreshed, or their, because their HP refreshes whenever they turn to drowned. So you can actually get quite a few spawns out of a single dude. And that's why people call it a reactor, because it sort of works a little bit like a nuclear reactor when you think about it. The more zombies there are, the more chances there are to spawn if they all get damaged. And it ramps up as the farm spawns more and more and more. Which is also kind of what makes it dangerous for a single player world, because, if it runs out of control, like a nuclear reactor, it can melt down the world and not... I don't know. I don't know how bad it is. Maybe it will despawn all the mobs. But if it doesn't despawn all the mobs, then that's bad. Because then the world could break. And I wouldn't be able to open it. So I very much need to make sure to have an off switch. Ideally an automatic off switch. Or some sort of what would probably be called flux in a nuclear reactor. To make sure that I don't know. Or a neutron barrier or something like that. That stops it from running wild. Shoot, any more of these? I mean, I try. Look, the whole reason I made the other farm was because I wanted to avoid what we're doing now and not risk it. But here we are. The fucking 48 copper is just not gonna cut it, dude. Like, 48 an hour, right? That times 24, and I need 9 of those ingots per block. So you divide 45 by 9, give or take, we get maybe 5 blocks out of it. Maybe. So that's 5 copper blocks per hour. You've seen how long the snake is. How many hours do you think that is? When there's already 3 stacks in that tiny little, schnoz that we've made on it. So yeah. It's really fucking annoying to do that. I should just jump down here instead. Alright, let me click this one. I think I'll just do another... I don't know, maybe I should do... Yeah, let's do the last 24 as well. So right now we're trying to just build the spawning platforms. I still have no idea how to do the actual damaging them, but there are options for that at least. I am considering trying to capture a witch, perhaps, to see if I can get her to get stuck in here somehow. There are some tricks you can do with those to get them to actually like attack the mobs. But I think harming potion. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it. I may have to look into that, but we'll just start by trying to get the building plan of this thing up and going. So we have some sort of... If we can get the dimensions right to begin with, that might be a good start, you know? That's kind of what I'm getting at. It's worth sitting through the first season. I mean, to be fair, I did really enjoy making the first one. Right, so we leave one block here on the end for decoration stuff. And if we can just get this to work as a proof of concept, it will be ideal as well. Music is too hype. It's supposed to be simple space music. My futuristic wood and iron build here. Now you might be wondering why I'm doing this, right? It's because the zombie reinforcements, unlike any other spawns in the game, don't actually spawn on the center of a block. Which is kind of weird. They, for some reason, spawn on the edge. Like right here, in the middle of 2. Now, I'm not sure if they will work on all of the directions that I'm making here, because there might be some goofery with that as well. Oops. Oh! Okay, thank goodness for the feather falling. Also, don't chop the thing you're standing on. Fucking tree chopping rules #1. Whoops. I was just about to say something about looking down as well. This is kind of fun though. Whoop. Have the whole safety hazard stuff. I mean, pretty much, right? Right in the center of town, too. To be fair, I should start using some more copper as well. I'm not sure how much it will output. I'm not even sure how to do the killing chamber of this, because it's very different from the other one. Considering the amount of zombies that are coming in, right, we may have to make a place where I just stand and chop them instead. Which you would then need some sort of auto-clicking system for, which is third-party bullshit, which I don't want to use, so I need to find another way to do it. Get a wolf or something to attack them. I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Like a weird helicopter look to it as well. Okay, technically speaking, I can't. I don't have that one. Fuck. Never mind. I was about to say I thought it was only this one over here where I'd had to limit it, but the rest of the 2 I could just expand. But nope, not the case actually. Though to be fair, right? If we make it work with just these small tubes here, and if assuming these are far enough away, if they take damage somewhere in here and I'm not too close, whatever. There's some weird spatial rules with that. Then we can always just extend the tubes once we buy, some extra chunks down underneath. I can always buy that one down there, make some little thingamabob in it, and then tune this one over. That would be fine. Extend these further out, basically. What? Excuse you. This does have glass, wood, iron, and water in the build. So I could add some streaks of blue somewhere, like open one of these up or something, or turn it into a slab instead. Guessing I should use chains is probably the smartest. I will have to use something there. Yeah, chains are probably good because nothing can spawn on top and we can make an easy amount of them too. Okay. Again, I really only need like a few spawns. It does not need to be mega fancy. So we can start by... How do I make this look nice, though? So they're going to come walking in. Probably be best if I could goddamn acquire some stupid turtle eggs, but it's impossible since I haven't catched any turtles of the ones that we did have a chance to get a while ago. And we won't have the option to acquire some more for quite a while, I would imagine, since I haven't seen any at all. Woodhull does look good from here, though. I do like that striped edge. Oh, I wonder if this is taller than... I guess it is. I will need to go and double check that there's nothing can spawn there, too. Okay, what do I do here? What would be the nice part? I'm thinking like this. Right? And then... I'm trying to make it look cool as well. I know I shouldn't really be doing that at this point, but still. Take that in there. The goal is for them to spawn here on the edge and then walk on this to get back into the area. We're going to stop right here and just see if we can get them to spawn in this chamber with one of the dudes getting damaged here as I just punch him or something. Not sure what the easiest way is. Since I don't have dupers either, we won't be able to use TNT, which would probably be the smartest thing. Oh. Kill it with fire. I'll rip these out for now. Or maybe we'll just do a couple of these. What would look good here? We have a twisted bottom. So I want a twisted top, but then ideally the same all the way around, but we can't really do that because it will look weird. I mean, we kind of need the white on it. Just to keep the style somewhat. Oh, I'll kill it then. Hold on. Man. Where is it? Destroyed. Get out of here. How's this look from the side, though? A little bit flat, but it might be okay. Kind of hard to fix anyways. We could soften the corners with something else other than these. Ah. Oops. Wrong ones. I think it's fine, maybe. I think I mind the extra logs. Okay, so those are good. How does this look? I will, oops, do that. I mean, it's kind of okay. It does get the difference from down there. We could put signs along the edge or something to give it a little bit of a different feel to it. I do actually have some. Oof. I wonder if I can do this. Or it's gonna fuck me over. Oh, wrong. Damn it. Yeah, we'll have to go down for those. I think that might look good. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Will look nice enough. Ah, fuck. Broke my leg on the way. Broke my leg on the way down. Oops. Where are the signs? Somewhere here, maybe. Random log. Probably on the roof. Saw it. That was just another log. Motherfucker. Oh yeah, it doesn't look half bad. It definitely looks a bit different. But then assuming that it gets that extra stripe around, I think that will help a lot. We'll add that little bit extra. Ah, there we are. Where is the other one, though? Should be further back, maybe? I mean, they should be right next to each other unless they fell really far. Ah, it could be on top of there. Ah, whatever. Let's do this. Make a whole bunch of signs while we're at it. Hopefully nothing spawns up here while we're here. There's a chance that might happen. I think I'll make this in here instead. I 100% need something on the top of this. Which means I kind of want to make it out of something else. I don't want to make this out of stairs. Which is going to make things easier for me. And change the look a lot. Because then we kind of have to... yeah, we have to do it on the top. I would almost want to do it on the bottom. You know what? Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's commit to this one here. So we do go up and out, and we stick to the... whoa! Stick to the theme of the build. But then all of the bottom ones need to be changed. Which will not look good over here, so never mind. We're sticking to it. It's going to look a little bit blocky, but whatever. There's no real way to fix it either, I think. It is pretty GG regardless. Guess it's this one that's just wrong. Put that in there. I should have done the other way around. We probably still don't have enough signs, but let's see. One advantage with having the full square here is that we can actually go properly around this corner. Ah! Alright, well, hold on. Let's see how it looks while we're here anyway. It helps limit it, the amount of flatness on it. Why can't you just start running at the correct time? There we go. I think it's okay. We may have to give it a full block on the top then. So I guess the opposite pattern of this. And to be fair, all I need to do is just have light on the top and it's fine. I don't actually need to worry about the shape that much. So we can get away with just placing a couple of torches maybe. I know. The Minecraft sin of having it everywhere. I am not that advanced of a builder yet. Okay, and science definitely lasted longer than I thought, so that's good. I really did this in the wrong order. And from the wrong angle, kind of, too. Okay, place that in there. Alright, there we go. And then we leave 3. Let's make some chains. How do I do that again? Can I make nuggets directly? I think I can, right? No? I can. Okay, good. Ah, unless I already have chains somewhere. Well, that should be enough to start with. Now there's something with the spawn direction being a little wonky. So these may need to be widened at a later stage. Potentially. Because it could be that they don't spawn on this corner here. I mean, does it matter? I guess we could fix it by switching these two around if it's wrong later. Basically, it's sort of like they always do it in one corner of the block, probably. So it's either on this side and this side, or on that side and that side, or you know, these two, or those two, or those two. So if it's, and it is based on like north and south. It's based on something. I'm not sure what. If that wasn't clear from my mumbling. TLDR, it could be that we need to switch this whole setup around, but we should be able to do that easily with this relatively simple setup. Then we want them to be able to spawn here and then go up on this and walk, so we kind of want two above this one. I guess they don't really need that, but if you placed one here, it would be sort of a problem. They'd be locked, so maybe getting stuck like somehow. I like chains in the game. It's a nice addition, but they are annoying to place. And I can't. Okay, it needs a roof. Okay, let's get rid of this, those, that, these. That one nugget, why not? Same design, kind of. Stick with that. So we do keep the blocky design of it a little bit. And then, I guess I just I mean, stairs is kind of a waste to use almost. From the outside, you won't really see anything that isn't just a normal one of these. And it's not going to do anything from the bottom either. Let's save the stairs. Put in the fake stairs. So right now, right, no mob should be able to spawn in here. Because this one is not a full block. So something cannot spawn in the center of this. And this one over here, something is in the center where they would need to spawn, which means only zombie reinforcements should be able to spawn on this line here and go in. And because I don't have any tinted glass, we won't be able to see that really be the case. So I kind of just have to close it up. We bar it like this. And then we need to hurt the zombies. I need to get him up here first somehow. Well, let's try it. I didn't think about how to get these guys up here, though. Okay, a minecart, perhaps. It's just a simple track. Because we can, like, do the whole trick of, like, pushing them into this corner here we can pick them up from. goes into this corner and comes back out. It's a bit annoying. Alright, well, let's try that, but we do have another problem, and that's that it's nighttime, which means these little bad boys are going to get wrecked hard if I don't give them proper shading. These are some of the advantages there was to working in the cave, that you didn't have to worry about them dying at all. It's a very small spawning space. Although, actually, this one I could extend and make it longer right off the bat to give us more room. I would like to just test one first, though, to see. That would be smarter, kind of. Alright, well, we need a way to get them up there anyway. Which is honestly probably easier if I just take them all the way up instead. So we may just kill these guys and then go further up. Alright, give me a second. I need to use the restroom a little bit. And conveniently, we should be able to be smart about that. So while I'm in the restroom, I go over to this farm over here. And then I need to, wait a minute. I need to be super smart about this. I used to do it fast. Please let him have a thing in there. I think he has. BRB. Okay, that does not look very good, does it? Where is it? Fuck off. Does that look better? I don't know. Oh shit, I named all of them. Fuck. I just wanted one, but whatever. I don't think I can activate the sign. That will pause everything. I run over here. I go up in the farm. Oh, I definitely need to get a faster elevator up there. Because I think if I hover over it, it will display what it's called. But I'm not totally sure. Shoot. That first hour went by fast. I didn't even notice almost. This could do with a little bit of a... I should build a small plane or something. So I open this and I put that in there and I do this. Does that make sense? Oops. Be back in a bit. Yeah, hold on, let me get comfy again. I need to fix the chair one more time. Grandpa's very, 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 very old chair. It's a very comfy chair because it's well worn, but the foot of it, which is sort of like the foot on a Christmas tree, is not super ideal always. It breaks apart a little bit, so you have to fix it. I forgot to check before I went, but did kind of have to poo, so you know. There was a few stacks I know already in there. A little bit, a little bit. Slowly working up some gunpowder. Oh, that looks... I mean, it's something. Was not liking the look of it, like, straight ahead. It's very floaty. It feels like it needs some support of some sort. Let's give it a support pillar. That doesn't look as bad. Or something. Ooh. We could wait and then give it some cables above. Perhaps. That might look good. It already looks like quite far out. And it could be like much longer. Mega sword. I don't know what a mega sword is. I am building the starting spawn chambers for the zombie reinforcement. This is basically how they work. Zombies spawn on this edge here when they are spawning from reinforcements. So they can't spawn on this block, they can't spawn on that one, but they can spawn on this block right here. Oh, I mean, kind of, almost. Oh, fuck me, dude. I'm trying to build up the spawn chambers for the thing at the moment. We still have nothing... Bro. Bro, what the fuck? Excuse me, you're not allowed to be in here, buddy. Yeah, that's right. I shouldn't say that was true, but that's basically what he did, right? Where the fuck did he come from? Oh, he probably spawned in there while I... But I was here and he shot me somehow. Okay, that was weird. But nothing else should be able to spawn in here, basically. I'm pretty sure he didn't. Hopefully. And I don't have any of the tinted glass, so we can't see inside. This thing is looking a little bit... I mean, yeah, he could be up here. He did have full gear on, so he might have, like, not burned. That's probably true. Yeah, he could easily be hiding up there. That makes sense. That looks weird, too. So right now we are trying to get some of these guys up here, and I think I'm just gonna take them up, maybe. Might look a little bit ass. I should have moved that one further in, probably. But I think it's gonna be right in the wall. I mean, maybe if it is, it's actually okay. It's right here. Well, we could do a small tube on the outside, that's fine. There are some extra bits from that stuff going on the outside too. It breaks up the monotony a little bit. We just need to continue this one upwards then. Which should not be too difficult, but it is a little bit problematic when they're in there though. Chamber for now. Not actually. Yeah, we can make this a small glass tube so you can just see it as they go through there. That's fine. Can I maybe push you guys in? No. I can do that though. How you doing, Kaku? I am out. But we do have enough wood to make more. Make one stack. Probably not going to be enough, but let's see. Oh, okay, it was enough. Motherfucker. Ah, come on. Fuck me, I forgot the hole. Alright, we're clearing you guys out. Shut up. Yeah. Test number 1 complete. Might as well make this in here. I think I'm going to make the tube all the way then. Get rid of the glass. Or I guess I keep it on that side, maybe. You can see it a little bit. And then we can clear out all of this. And then we just make a chamber up there where we put some roofing above them. And then at that point all I need is like a small they're coming up here, so we need the flow to go up to the other end, then we can take them out from like right over there and then just drive them into the center and start bashing them a little bit. I'm not sure what the best, the whole how do I damage them so that they don't take too much damage and we get the efficient spawns and stuff. That's a very good question. How to do that efficiently. We'll have to figure that out as we go. I will leave those two there so we can, I mean, I won't ever be able to see it anyways, it doesn't matter. Might as well make it a clean tube. You can always switch some of them out with some of the other trapdoors that have like small holes in them. That way you can see it too if you really want to. It is a nice visual thing for pipes as well. But that is also one of the reasons why I like this one, especially for water, because then, otherwise it does look a little weird. I should be able to do this. Kind of same problem, I guess. Okay, there we go. Brah. Okay, never mind, that failed hard. How do I do this in the smartest way? I guess I have to do it from here. Like that. Alright, pipe ready to go all the way. Just need these two sides to go up to the center, then we have it basically at the top, I think. Pretty much. Ah, fuck me. Bop, bop. fine. Well, we should be able to do the rest from the top. At least it does use a little bit of the planks that I have left over. That is good. If I do this, alright, I can parkour my way up, almost. There's too much falling here. This one is complete. Let me put this one back here. No? I will need one of these probably. Make it look good. Dude, come on. How the... Whatever. Bullshit. I think I can just hit from down here. Damn it. Alright, fine. There. It's not fully up yet. We need to do it on the outside too, but almost. Rain time. Let's get rid of that. Right. Now where does it come up? Right here, I think. Slightly problematic. We might lose that one as an option and then have the entry hole here, but we can also change that and put it further back down again if we need to. Small impact. Looks good. How do I get back up? That worked. I have that one open over there for now. Can I make it? No. Just too far. There's a pipe going up through. Let's go place a bucket of water in it. Do I have one? No. Oh, jumped into the machinery. Give me a bucket, come on. There we go. That was what I was missing. Still a water source or some sort of dispensary for that. We'll go and take water from the little creek over here instead. Very high tech, I know. It's expanding out more and more. It's actually okay from down here. How does it look from further away? I mean, it does kind of fit. And then just if it has something, if it has like a dome there so it looks more stable. I know it looks very like it's gonna topple over. Not sure if it needs that extra stripe on the side. But it does add a little bit of, it breaks that little line right there. The corner gets that little bit of extra texture on it, which is good. I like it. I think it will be okay. It's not going to look that great if it's all the way out here, maybe. But potentially a diagonal something there, even though we have been doing very much squares, but we make like a support beam or something. It is slowly turning into a big helicopter. And I do realize that's how it's landed here or something. It's just it's a movable facility. They're good decorated like that. Like it has a big propeller on top, and then it's just that's the way it's gotten here. It's just you know. Get up here. Okay, so we're not thinking too much about that one for now. We might just make it as an extra decoration piece. You could always fill it in, make it not really do anything at all. Let's do. So we have 4 here. That's good enough. Temporary holding cell here, which I hope will function with glass and not be a problem. But it might very well be a problem. Because, you know, lighting and all. Give it a little cap on top here. And I think they won't burn in the sunlight. I guess they're in water, so maybe I don't have to worry about it at all, but it's more when we get them out of it anyway. Just in case, you know. Might as well be on the safe side. And then the outtake will be here. That should fit with the water then being placed right here. Okay, that was a bit too much. I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're good. I should have only taken the top one and then taken that one instead. Okay, new holding chamber. Let's go get some dudes. Whoops. Double check that no redstone has been fucked. That would suck a lot. Nope. Okay, water just got down here. Fine. Good. To do this. Time to get some use out of the farm, which is not a lot, but it's something. Oh, we got a baby too. Come on, in you go, you little bugger. Can I hit him from here? Kinda want another stack of dudes. Come on. Don't give me the worst rating. There we go. Okay. Unlock that. Close this. I don't. It's just it's a leftover thing for making sure that when you lock this one, it makes sure the zombies can't get out from when they were supposed to come up through that hole and damaging me. So it was like a keep them in there kind of protocol. And now I only have to do it because the so that one doesn't block the view for them. I left it pretty much as is. Let's go turn on the minecarts. I have not ripped it for resources or anything. It's going to be a memorial to my... I wanted to say expertise, but that's probably not the right word here. The trial and error. No, fuck. Fuck. Okay, hold on. We will redo that one. I forgot to feed them items. They're going to despawn on their way up, I'm sure. Or whenever they come right out the top. We still have some dudes. We have one guy, fuck. Yeah, I mean, you know, technically speaking, it is all very practical, but it's like I modified it so that we could use the system that we already have here to send them up to the other farm for when they need to be used for that one. Got a couple more in there. Oh! Excuse... How the... You... Okay, Mr. Houdini, what the fuck? How the hell did he get out? What? Or is he's just the other... Okay, fine, you can just stay there, dude. What the fuck? That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. I did not know that they could just get up there with the chickens. That might be how we have gotten some of the other zombies to escape before. Is he still alive, or is there another one? Oh my god, just, can we spawn another stack? Can they get stuck in there? Alright, good. Where is it? There it is. Get out of here, you little asshole. Alright, so we go up here. We find the angle. So feed them some glass. Yeah, so some of them pick up something. I see a couple of dudes with glass on it. That's all we need. Now we turn on the thing. Once with glass has an item, so they will not despawn. This is the cheap way of doing it. Kind of efficiently. But it is a step you can't forget, because otherwise they'll just despawn on their way up or something. I'm not sure if they can despawn when they're in the minecarts, but they definitely can when they get out of the minecart up in the top. Or right over there in the back, and then they scoot up through the water column. But then once they're in the tube, up there, I can lock out and we'll still have them, so it's kind of practical in general. What's happening here? Where are my minecarts? Fuck's sake, dude. Bro. What's happening in the back here? Oh my god. This little fucking shit blocked all the minecarts, didn't he? Motherfucker, man. I just not have it like immediately not work in every possible fucking way. Fantastic. Can I get that? Ah, so they're up there with the minecart. Fucking, bruh. Bruh. Where the fuck did he even get out, dude? He is not supposed to spawn down here. He's supposed to go up in through the... whatever. Fuck the babies. It's such an annoying fucking mob to deal with in every aspect almost. Alright. I thought I had everything locked off here, so he has to jump through that thing. He must be getting on the track somehow. They despawn because everything revolves in the game around the player at the end of the day. The fucking minecarts are up there. Fuck, that's so annoying. So once they get sufficiently away from the player, vertically, it's like a sphere around him, they will despawn. So the game doesn't, you know, crash itself by trying to spawn mobs a gazillion miles away as well. Fuck off with that shit. Fucking chicken dying, leaving crap all over the place. Alright, well, let's see how bad this... You know, they probably died to fucking entity cramming up there. At least we have a couple of dudes down there with glass, so we can actually get something out of this potato experiment. I may have to consider making another section on that farm so we don't use the starter for the old farm. So what are we looking at here? Stack of empty minecarts, right? Yep. Wait, no? Oh, I forgot something else. Okay, that's my bad. I think the minecarts are stuck halfway down. Ah! Oh, come on, let me up. Okay, I didn't think that through. I forgot to turn the rest of it into a water elevator. This is going terrible in a lot of ways. Hold on. First things first. We need to go back down to the bottom. I need to grab some kelp and some bone meal, and then we need to get the water to go all the way up in the scooper there. Otherwise they stop halfway in the tube, which may or may not have been part of the problem, actually. Let's grab this. We have plenty of bone meal, but maybe not enough. Oh, and I can grab a stack on my way down. Guess that's fixing without much. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's basically how the game functions. So it's not really an issue at all. You just have to be aware of it. And you can manipulate it by, for example, now we just... Bro, what? Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't turn it off. Fuck me. That one minecart has now sent the two people with glass thing. Fuck off. Okay, I fucked it up real bad. Anyway, they're probably stuck in there in the center. We've lost a bunch of minecarts. Screw it. Should be fine. I think the minecarts will still be there. Yeah, okay, there it is. I'm guessing they're still like halfway up the tube. As far as I know, there is no monster that spawns blocks. There are some that can destroy blocks, and there are a few that are inside some blocks. But it is very limited. And then, of course, the obvious creeper that can blow up blocks as part of the bits that can destroy them. I forgot to take the bone meal. Well, let's run out first, and then run back up and grab some more. Luckily, it's in the same building above us. Maybe these got fucked now too. Perhaps. That one is powered, good. Analog debugging, pretty much. I mean, you know, you have to figure out how the game functions. And in this game, it's quite complicated, as you can see, if we are looking at this monstrosity here. Okay, how many minecarts do we actually have in the system at the moment? Only that one, so the rest of them are indeed stuck in the tube somewhere. They've gone awry. I remember there were blocks that spawn monsters in the nether. Ah, okay, there are technically those blocks, or there are blocks that spawn mobs. One of them is that one in there. A spawner, literally. But there's nothing that spawns blocks per se. There are mechanics that can create blocks, but there's nothing in the there's no mob in the world that spawns a block, like directly places it in the world, if that's what you mean. Why do I fucking feather, dude? I suppose the closest you can come to it is the Enderman, which can take a block and move it. But it's completely random and unreliable. Though I have seen an old melon farm design where they would use the Enderman to pick it up, which is very weird. You can make it so that they sort of run past a certain area and then they will eventually do it. Okay, there we go. Now they should be going all the way. Let me be smart about this. Do this first. Chop that one. Oops. Place that. Place these two back in here. I mean, they should. I don't know why they bugged out. Probably the babies are doing something again, I would imagine. Alright, let's go up and see what we got. Because whatever it is, it should have been pushed up by now. Assuming the dudes with the glass got shoved in there too, along with their minecarts somehow. Because I should definitely make a smarter system down there so that this isn't a problem. So that I can just get them up there easily. Do we have some? We have something. Oh, and there's a guy spawned by himself. But there are no real minecarts in here. So what the hell happened to those? Like, actually. Ah, fuck off. Off you go. Easy peasy. Well, I can't see them, so they can't be stuck somehow down there. I think. Do I have any water I can land in here? Okay, I'm gonna try it. Damn it. But I didn't die at least, so that's good. Feather falling is kind of OP. I am happy for it though. Yeah, exactly. I hit the edge. But these boots are saving me a hell of a lot. Feather falling 3. No fall damage almost, all things considered, because that would definitely kill me without those boots on. Okay, I don't really care for the kelp. Okay, we have 2 dudes. All we need now, and they are indeed getting pushed. It would be curious to see if they're getting pushed during nighttime, but they should, because we are so far above sea level that they don't think they're in the sea, so they don't try to swim. All we need now is, I'll make this kind of simple. Crying out loud, fucking inventory is full of garbage again. Let's do like this and see if we got some more rails. That might be down there. Nope, we got a little bit. Let's feed with all of this ass. I guess we'll just make a new minecart. This should be fairly straightforward. Especially since he's a drowned and it's daytime, so he should be chill enough with me. Not sure if they get aggro in the rain, but I guess we'll test it. So let me just do this. What? He's in the corner. Why doesn't that work? Yeah, there we go. So assuming he takes damage here. I think it's like a 1 in 10 chance or something like that. No boys. Not sure if I'm too close either. So we may have to extend that one and try and see if it needs to be further away. It should work. Let's get some more dudes up here. Let's get a whole bunch. So we can run this test for a while and slowly punch them to death. Which means we need to iron out what the hell is happening down the bottom too. Crap. I really wonder where the fuck the minecarts went. So they are not supposed to like disappear at all. Oh wait, hold on. Are they just standing down here again? No, okay. I mean, where the fuck are they then? Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that chamber at all. I didn't remove them, did I? Oh, we got one there, I guess. Nothing in here. They were not stuck anywhere in that little loop. I don't see them being stuck over here either, unless they are somehow stuck down below. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can send these two and see if they continue to go as they're supposed to. I can't remember if I took a bunch of them out. That's the thing. I feel like we had more than just two run in back and forth. As you can see, there's like rail enough for it. See him come around there. First guy comes out again. Second guy comes out again. I'll make a few more. Four should be enough, to be honest. I think I did slow down the timing a bit between each, just for good measure. Let's do that. We should see 4 in here. There we go. Alright, let's get some dudes. Let's get a relatively big stack of them, I guess. We'll have to try and feed them items. Let's wait a bit. Gotta say, time has gone past really fast today. I guess it's whenever I know what I'm going for, kind of. Or just building without thinking too much about it. I did start a little bit later too, but not that much, I feel like. Come on, give me another spawn. I guess technically speaking I could do this, right, in the meantime. Because I would start feeding them stuff. What can we give that's worthless that we don't care about? Maybe this, chisel this. Oh. Coming to me, or is they already? They might already have fallen in there. Right, that one is getting really annoying. Get out of here. Alright, too close. I just have to toss them so they just fall in over. So they get shuffled around in there with the rest of them. And it does toss it a little bit randomly every time. I'm going to stop it here before we get too many. I should make an easier feeding station for them. How would that be? We will do that afterwards, I think. So I definitely can't really do it now. I found a sweet spot. Alright then, I think we got a good stack of dudes going. And a couple of babies, so I guess we can check if it fails again. And technically speaking, I should be able to see from underneath here where shit happens. So far they're getting sent normally. That was the first 4, right? So there's a pause until we see the next one. Bruh, fuck off. He saw his chance to do a little pot shot there. Let me see if I mean this should work. The baby should not be able to get out of that. I genuinely do not know how the other one got in here. Because there's no spawn spaces with all the railing. I was wondering, since they do take a little bit of damage, if it counts for them potentially spawning reinforcements and stuff. But it shouldn't. Okay, well. Not seeing any problems, to be honest. I don't know why the hell it bugged out before. Maybe there was a minecart I hadn't cleared out or something. Alright, last guy. I'll turn this off again. I thought the tractors ended there for a split second. Alright, let's see how many we have. Hopefully a fair few. I will sleep, I think, just in case. Over here. Okay, a nice fat stack of dudes. Pretty good, pretty good. I guess we have a bit of extra as well. These guys will hit me though. Won't be nearly as friendly. Which we can solve. We're real quick about it. Don't run too far away. It's a normal railing. I should have some gold in here. Bingo. A little bit of redstone and some sticks, I think. That's what it is. Nice. And then we do like these three, I think. So that should have power enough to hit the thing and go back again. Chicken. Like that. And I do like this. Oh, come on. Okay. Are you kidding me? Alright, fine. Oh, because it's fucking off. Because it's not a solid block. Bullshit. Okay, I was fast enough. If there was babies in there, that might have been a problem. There we go. Alright. I think... Ow. Motherfucker. Should not do that because he's going to take too much damage. I think I'm going to build a pod over here as well before we use the rest of those guys. Because I think we kind of want both pods to be on the safe side. We shall build this one here. This is to account for the thing that I mentioned before, where if they can only spawn on a certain configuration within that shenanigans there, we need to make sure we have at least 2 axes, because then we can test for it and determine, like, they might not be able to spawn in there if the configuration is inaccurate. In which case they will spawn over here instead. At least that's the idea. Assuming that this is even long enough for them to be able to. But we are hoping for that. Load of these. I really feel like it's annoying it only gives 3. It's fair that there is some cost to it, and I do get that 2 would be too little. But getting an uneven number just feels like it always forces me to have to do twice as many as I need. I feel like it should just be 4, and the reason why is because you can't. Unless I can do that? You can't turn it back into logs, so I feel like that's a big enough punishment. I should have put the signs on first. Whatever, we'll put that on afterwards. Damn it. We gotta fix those holes. Just temporarily. It looks ugly as fuck. And then I think I just did like this. And cheat it using these. It looks functional, not ugly. Shut up. It's can I even say that? How would I do it? No, you can't say that. Like, you try and merge functional and ugly into one word. If you can, I'll be impressed. And then we chain this up. The weird hard part to get in there is the ly from the ugly. It's like fuckily functional, you know? Like it goes bad like that. Function ugly. But that just sounds like you're saying 2 words. It has to be like functional. I don't know. It has to be it just sounds like functional, you know? That doesn't really work either. It is functional. Alright, there we go. 2 blocked off turds. Time to do the punchy test. So basically now we're gonna slap these bad boys. Dude, you fucker. Alright, I need more space up there. He's being an angry little asshole. Because I was thinking to be able to hit him from like a little bit further away from those. So if I stand like here, I'll give him a little 4. He has taken damage, so we can't tell now with him. And it's kind of hard to tell because all of these bad boys are making so much noise. Can you stop hitting me, dude? It's all the thorns gear. Also, I don't know if this is like far enough away from me. I think it is, but it might not be. So we'll do this test with these guys and see if we can get just one dude to spawn somewhere. Because then they should be close enough once they have spawned to not despawn again, I think. Again, it would have been much nicer if I had some of the tinted glass, if we'd found just a single amethyst crystal anywhere. But I have seen none. Because then you can make the tinted glass. Then you can make more tinted glass, once you just have one thing again. At which point it would allow me to look through while still having it be dark in there. When I tested this in the R&D world, I just had like a stack of like 10 zombies in one go. Because then you can like really just spam it and get very quick results to just get at least a one dude. Of course, I have not lit up the top. So technically we might run into them spawning up there, but that would be fine too. Because it would count as a reinforcement. Heck, even if they spawn up there, it's kind of okay too, but I kind of don't want it to be nighttime. Oh, we do this. Okay, let's have a sneak peek before we go down. Nothing. Crap. Also nothing. Shit. Not pleased. But this is why I've been so hesitant with making this as well, because it is hard to get this aspect correct first before you even begin on the even more complex part later. Just need some of them to spawn something. Well, we still got a bunch of dudes to go. And I can't remember how much I do in damage, but I think I hit them like 20 times. Which would fit with doing one heart. Or half a heart or something like that. Given up here, I think it is the only spot where they can spawn, like super close by. Chunky boy. Hold on, I have an idea too. If I do a wooden button, it's not going to last very long, right? I think that might be the right choice. I guess I just spam play. It is faster. It might also do less damage because it doesn't charge it full up, so we get more hits. Oh, this guy should last longer because he has armor on too. Which will also be an advantage with this farm. Any mob that is more tanky than anything else will actually last longer, meaning that it contributes more to the farm potentially. Burning would do more damage, meaning less hits, meaning less chances to spawn. So I could, but it would be inefficient, which is why I'm doing it this way. As dumb as this is. And this is only on the, premise that the tubes that I've made are actually long enough, which they might not be. So it's just to see. You know, I think they have like 20 HP. I don't know how much damage the fire does, but it definitely does more than me punching them. So with every time they take damage, they have a chance to spawn reinforcements in, which is a pack of small. I don't know if it's a single, if it's only a single zombie or if it's more. But if it's just a single one, even then it's enough to actually to get us to get more zombies, technically speaking. Good point. Technically speaking, you can do it with Snowman's snowballs, which does no damage. So you don't need to damage them per se. I could throw snowballs at them, that would probably work too. I'm not sure if it has to be the... Okay, we're out. I'm seeing no sound shit. I think they have to be longer. Crap. Dang it. Alright, test unsuccessful. Wait, unsuccessful? Am I saying that correctly? I heard... Did I hear something, or... During the day, these tubes should be the only thing. The question is... When I'm standing here... Oops. Ah, fuck. 86... Ah, okay, so they might definitely not be long enough. Let's extend these tubes. Because I think we have to. I think we have to go all in for the 40. And then we'll run it again. What's the easiest way to do this? First things first. I have to use the same thing for both, because it's super annoying having to switch tool when I need to go to the other one. In here, it definitely has to be dark enough, right? Block light 0, sky 1. That's because of that over there, I'm sure. Alright then. Nice, we got the whole thing. Okay, so let's see here. On these two, we can go all the way out because we do have... Right, this one is this one underneath, and then we have the pumpkin patch on the outside there, I'm pretty sure. Let's just double check. Pumpkin patch clearly starts there, and we have that. This may be the reason, I guess, for the fact that they need to be 40. It's just that they're far enough away from the player, which is interesting if that's the reason. Which means I guess we should just go to the end, actually, of this chunk here. Or almost, anyway. Same as before, so we can make a nice ending on it. So here, this coordinate is 29. And then we run all the way. It's not actually quite enough. But surely they can spawn within the ring, as long as we're getting... I mean, if I'm standing here, right? 29, 69, this is exactly 40 from the end of that one. So that would actually be perfect for this particular test. Alright, good. Good enough, anyways. And again, okay, so assuming here we are covering this side and that, wait, both of those sides. And then on this one over here, if we were covering that side and potentially the cross on those two, then here we're doing potentially the cross on those two, either end. I'm not sure if I need all four to be able to test this correctly, but we'll see. Otherwise I'll do a little bit more testing offline, because it's probably going to be needed anyway. Ensuring that this functions first is worth doing, because then we don't have to worry about it later on when we fire up the farm more. If we have a leak somewhere, or the mobs can spawn somewhere else, it's obviously bad. We don't want that. How did I do this again? Well, definitely not like this, but whatever. Yes. There we go. Let's do the other side so we don't fall down. Decorate with the thing later. So we're gonna need a buttload of signs, so we probably need more wood anyway. Maybe it's more safe if I just do it from down here. Night time again soon. Oops. Oops. And we'll just give this armor to them anyway. Might be a good idea. I'm getting way too comfy with just jumping off places. It's not good. Let's sneak over here. Kinda have to look how bad it looks when we get down as well. Or maybe it looks better now that it's longer. I don't know. We'll have to see. Start by doing this. No, they won't, because they got mending on them, so every time I get XP, they repair themselves. Never-ending boots. Pretty much. It's not cheats, it's intended. They can still break technically if you don't get, like if I do it too much and I don't get any XP. So they're not like unbreakable. Also, I think actually... where do you see that? I think that's if I do this. Or is it? Maybe they changed it. If I edit the world, which I really don't want to mess around with, because if I fuck it up, it goes bad. I think they just call it creative mode now. But there was like, on uncreative mode, usually it says with cheats. Because that is what it is when you can fly around and all that sort of stuff. And these worlds did not have that. Oh, I gotta do one. I mean, they definitely did something with the loading of the game, because it is much faster than you've seen it the last few times, and I haven't changed my setup, so you know. So they've definitely done something. All right, we need to change. Something doesn't accidentally spawn nasty in here. Ah, man, so close. I need more anyway. Give me a bunch of nuggets. It's not going to be enough, but we'll start with it. Let's finish off this one over here. And I mean, worst case scenario, even if this is not like precisely made, it should still be alright. We can still reuse it in any case. Let's stick with these. Closed off. Good. Don't really need all the stuff on the side at the end of the day. Maybe a single one here. Do we have enough? No. Just barely too short. But of course we do still have plenty. I keep forgetting which... The elevator design is fucking me over a little bit, okay? I should probably make all the elevators on the same side, kind of, if I can. Just to not make it confusing. Dang it. I mean, it's kind of okay. Definitely needs the sign along the edge there. Does do a lot for it. Mm, 26. I think it's enough. Technically speaking, I think it should be. Oops. What if I lose it now? Dang it. Focusing a little bit here on the end. I want to do like one Okay, I just looked at the clock. I should not have done that. I'll finish this tube up here, and then we'll do another test with zombies, and then I'm going to call it. So I don't go too much overtime like I did yesterday. Gotta not overdo it. I think I'm gonna wait with doing that. Yeah, what could go wrong here? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna run backwards. Not right here. That would just be too risky. Oops. There. Ah, shit. Might run out of logs. I think I'm just barely. Come on. Let's see if I have a bit of extra somewhere. Maybe not, because I have been using them quite a bit for this build here. Come on, just give me like one stack. One stack is all I need. Literally just need it for like those last few. I don't even need a whole stack. Let's collect the wood while we're here anyway. Unless it's slabs, then I don't want them. Right, let's see if it's grown up again. It has not. Unusual. It should be able to, I think. I mean, it did while I was working on it. But maybe I haven't been close enough. Wow! Whoa, okay. That looks like a gig along from here. That is so ugly. Holy balls. Okay, we definitely... It definitely needs a top on that one now. That is pretty beefy. Okay, I think I might call it here. Because if I'm going to have to wait for the tree to grow to do the last thing. Beautiful indeed. Let's do one last thing, though. Let's update the maps. See how it looks on those. Before... Huh? It just needs a rear rotor. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from adding a propeller design to those afterwards, as long as they are not spawnable. Let's punch this one out. It's not too intrusive, actually, compared to what it could be. It's a little bit hard to, like, view it if I do like this. Okay, I need like a slab here. Do I have something of the sort? That's not too bad. It looks okay here. Obviously, it looks ass right here because it's not finished, but I do like that, like, straight stripe there. That's fine. And it does look like this reaches further now, so it does look good on the map at least. Let's look from underneath here. Okay, not too bad. It's like up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out. Make out. It's very, very thin though. That's the only thing. But it kind of has to be. Like, there's no reason to make it any thicker. At least from what I've seen. Maybe we could make it thicker later. But it would be nice to make it like modular, sort of, so that it just starts with one line. And if we can get that to work, then we can always like thicken up the design. Definitely needs that extra stripe down the side so we don't have too much of the brightness of it. Yeah, true, just yoop that way out over. That's true. We could make like a whole track going through all of this. Technically, that could be kind of fun too. Like a showcase of all the smaller builds. Some weird track around them. A giant roller coaster, if you will. Not sure how I would do this one, but I guess underneath the water somehow. Or this one. Okay, never mind. That's gonna be fucking impossible. I have no idea how to even do this yet. There is one little track there. That would be it. It's too small of a build. It looks so astronomically long for some reason. I think it's just the FOE I'm using. Straight down. Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah. Good work. Why is that here? What? That's weird. I do not remember placing that there. I probably did. I mean, I have to have been the one that did that. They cannot be others. Why is this not growing? It looks so ridiculous. Okay, to be fair, right? I think it's because it's really missing something that connects up to this piece. It looks like it's floating a bit too much on its own. It might also be a lack of connection to this piece. We could expand the top of this to go out to halfway mark here, perhaps. Instead of going, from the bottom up, out, up, and then out here, and then up again, and then in, and then up, and then out into the gigalong thing. Then we could change the middle section there. That'd be okay. But I mean, we have to make it work first. That's kind of the whole point. It's not too bad. I feel like I'm looking further as well. I'm not sure if they've changed. Excuse you. Yeah, that's why I go back where you came from. It's interesting that they want to pathfind on top of this, and then... Oh, okay, he figured it out. But the moment he's down there, he can't figure out how to jump up on the edge here and then walk back over. Not the brightest boy. Where did he even spawn? Maybe in there. I don't know. It's not too bad. It's just sometimes when I do this, and the FOV makes it seem like it's like it's extra long. It looks a little bit weird. Or like this as well. Fucking space cannon on top. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Before it gets too late. Because the next section will require a little bit of testing, and it might be good for me to like double check how these farms are made. Because I'll definitely need to use some guide for some of this until we figure out the damaging system on our own. Which will be the fun part, but also the thing that is a little bit complicated. And how to, and not killing the zombies, and only damaging them a little bit, but ideally damaging them all, and yada yada yada. Since we have the pillagers nearby, we do have the option to mess around with witches and Johnnies as well. You can get one of the, I think it's called a Vindicator. It's one of the dudes with an axe. You can get those to do some stuff if you name tag them Johnny. Obvious Shining reference, but